Hi, Katarina. How are you doing?
Hello, Becky. I'm doing very well. Thank you
Uh,
very much.
I'm loving the view. It looks beautiful there.
Thank you.
So just to point out that English is not your first language. Where are you
No,
from, Katarina?
I'm coming from Slovakia.
Slovakia, but
So
you're in France currently.
yes, and I'm living in France actually since the summer 2010.
Wow.
So I'm non-stop out of my comfort zone.
Amazing. I know that's a challenge, but it's also amazing. So well
Yeah,
done. And thank you for agreeing to do this face yoga workshop for
it's a big pleasure.
for everyone, which is wonderful. So we're coming in to just talk a little bit about what face yoga is, who you are, what face yoga is, and how it can support people. And then we'll talk a little bit about some products that you use
Mhm.
and how they can prepare for the workshop. And we were going to do one or two exercises today. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so would you like to just tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got into face yoga?
Okay. Thank you. So, my name is Katarina, as it was already said. I'm 47 years old and a mother of two kids, one daughter, uh, being already 23 years old, and a little boy who is 7 years old. And my professional path was very different from being a face yoga teacher. So I was working in a corporate on a marketing position. It was in a global American company. It was a very nice experience, but step by step, I have understood that it's not really my life journey in terms of my professional orientation. So I started to understand what I do not want to know, what I do not want to do, but I was not sure which direction I should go in order to follow the calling of my soul, let's put it this way. But I was always absolutely certain that I want to help people. I just didn't know in which way or, yeah. So I was doing different things like, yeah, I did some trainings. Everything was related to spirituality. Everything was related to helping myself and this way helping others until I have heard about face yoga and I learned I get to know this trainer, um, and I signed up for a training. It was an online training, and it was face yoga basics. Let's put it this way. And I liked it so much. I mean, my first impulse was that it can help me improve the aesthetics because no one is getting younger. We are all aging. So I said, okay, this is a very nice way, a nice method to age with dignity and grace.
Mm.
Because invasive methods of, let's say, enhancing the beauty is not really my cup of coffee.
Mhm.
So I liked it very much. And when I heard that it's possible to get certified as a face yoga teacher, I say, yes, this is my thing. Because it is in a certain way helping the others, which is really the core calling of my heart. I like people. I like interactions with people. So I'm not really a number and Excel sheet person. So this was very important for me as well. And I said, okay, maybe I can work with different people from different countries, different cultures, because we have online tools today, which is a great advantage. So putting all these factors together, I say, okay, let's try it. So I got certified as a face yoga teacher. Because I live here in France, I said that maybe it would be good from marketing point of view to get certified also here. And it was a very good decision, even if it took me totally out of my comfort zone because of the language. It showed me a different perspective to look at face yoga, because as I dived into this area of well-being, let's put it this way, I understood that each teacher brings her own flavor in it, you know?
Magic.
So the face yoga, as I teach it today, it's really a mixture of different influences, plus my own experience, of course, and observations. And yeah, for me, it's not just a question of beauty. It's really a holistic approach to well-being, because I am sure and I'm convinced that our face is actually the mirror of our inner world. So how you feel inside translates to how you appear and how you feel. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I have done a little bit of face yoga myself, and I feel that it just helps you connect to yourself on a deeper level. So that's amazing.
Absolutely.
So you mentioned aesthetics, but you talk about a holistic approach. So there are four main benefits that you feel are the
Yes.
benefits to face yoga. Do you want to just talk through what those are?
Yes, of course. So the four main benefits are aesthetics, as we said already. And actually, there are many women who start face yoga for this reason. And I know a couple of teachers who do facial gymnastics. So it's really something focused only and solely on aesthetics. So they do toning exercises and that's it.
And when we
But
say, when you say aesthetics, we're talking about the way your face looks. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, which is already, I would say, a little complex science. We can talk a little bit about it a little bit later, but I wanted to start with this aspect. But as I do the face yoga, when you say yoga, it already gives you an indication that there will be more than just aesthetics. So when I do my session, the first thing I do is to do the relaxation. Why is it important? It's important because when you just come to your bathroom or you come to face yoga session and you are stressed because of many reasons, and you just try to force your muscles do what you want them to do, just doesn't work, you know. You need to calm down first. You need to relax your face muscles. You need to reconnect with yourself. And all this I do with the help of various breathing techniques. In the moment when you close your eyes, you know it, I don't need to tell you. You just immediately disconnect from the outer world and you reconnect with yourself. You start to observe your breathing and you are just here and now. And this is exactly the starting position we need in order to go to the next step, which is practicing the facial toning exercises. And when we talk about relaxation, we don't do it just for the muscles to practice them later. We do it for our well-being. It helps us feel better. It's a certain method of resourcing, reconnecting, and regaining the energy, you know, especially women. I mean, we run after kids, partners, work, household, everything. And many times we put ourselves really to the last place. And it's not how it should be. We should be really selfish in a good way, of course, in a good meaning, and put ourselves on the first place. Because when our glass is empty, there is nothing we can share with ours, with the others.
Mm-hmm.
So first we need to resource ourselves. First, it's us who need to have the energy, and it's us who need to feel good. And then you can share your care, your joy, your love, and your attention with others. But first, it's you who need to get resourced. And unfortunately, the world is organized in a way that if you don't create this space, no one will come and say, okay, my dear, come and now sit and now, you know, spend some time with yourself. It just doesn't work. So it's us who need to create the space actively. Yeah, so this was the relaxation. Then it's the aesthetics, it's the exercises that we already mentioned. Another point, another pillar that is an integral part of face yoga practice is the acupressure, which is, I mean, I love it. and I do it regularly during my face yoga sessions with my clients, and they love it too. They appreciate it very much. Why? Because when you do the acupressure, of course, you stimulate different energetic points which are placed not only on your face, but in the entire body. But during face yoga, we speak mostly about face and neck and décolletage. And by stimulating these points, you do actually two things. First of all, it increases or deepens the relaxation and the well-being, and you just ease your muscles and you just relax the entire face. And through relaxation, you relax your mind and your body. And on the other side, when you press these points, you increase blood circulation. And you work also with your lymphatic system. So there you have also the health benefit, you know, because the lymphatic system is actually what? It's the detoxifying system of our body, right? And it's always useful to help the lymph in your face to get drained and to evacuate it from your face, because if not, it can result in dark circles, for example, under your eyes, or it can result in sagging jaw area. It just doesn't look good, and it's not healthy, because when you realize that those are the toxins that are accumulated here, I mean, you don't want to have it in your face, right?
Absolutely.
So the acupressure is really a kind of complementary way to relax, and also to work on the anti-aging aspect of your face. Because when you press and you increase the blood circulation, you get fresh new blood coming to these places, and it brings new oxygen, it brings nutrition, it brings vitamins, and of course then your face is glowing, it's radiant, and it looks nice. So you have the health and also the beauty elements in it, right?
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then you have the facial massage.
Mhm.
And again, I mean, we touch our face with love, with attention and consciously. It's very important so that you don't do it really automatically or, you know, on an autopilot. It's not what we want. So during face yoga session, when we touch our face, when we do the massage, we do it with love, consciously, and we are in each moment, we just feel what we do, right? So you stimulate like with acupressure, but in a different way. Also, blood circulation and the lymphatic system. And when you press gently and you release and you do different controlled movements, you really touch the second layer of the skin, which is called dermis, and where you find the fibroblasts, which are the cells producing naturally elastin and collagen. And elastin and collagen are basically fibers that are responsible for the beauty, but also health of your skin. And unfortunately, the natural production of these components start to decrease in the age of 25. So
Wow.
it's really very good to start with face yoga practice as soon as possible. First, as a prevention, and then because I have also clients that are, let's say, in an advanced age like 60 or even 70. And when they came to me for the first time, they said, Katarina, but don't you think that I'm too old for this? Well, there is no maximum limit of age to start practicing face yoga. Of course, when you have really, really deep, for example, a frown line, you should not expect that you will eliminate it 100%, but you can be sure that with regular exercise and practice, you can eliminate it in a significant way. So you just refine it, you know.
Mm.
It's much less visible, and your face gets totally different look. I mean, we can talk about it 3 hours, but it's better to start doing it
Yeah.
and then seeing the results, you know, with the time. And what I like also, you know, many women, they are just angry with aging. Because the women are, how to say, we are somehow sensitive to aging, you know, we don't like to accept it, and we don't like the picture we see in the mirror. One day suddenly we see, okay, who is this person in the mirror? But actually the time can become or a lie, you know, and this is this is what I like about face yoga as well, that you can make the time become your friend.
Mm.
It's like with wine, you know, the older it gets, the better it tastes. So yeah, I think it's very nice, and I really suggest women to at least get a flavor, you know, what it is about and how they feel and what it brings them. Yeah. Maybe I was talking too much. I'm sorry.
Amazing. No, I mean, absolutely fantastic. You really, it sounds quite complex as well, that it's there's lots of different elements and layers to it all. So I mean, they're gonna, when we're in the workshop, you're gonna talk about these things and go into the practice, but also, so they'll experience that when they join.
Yes.
So you use a couple of different products for your face yoga
Yes.
session?
Yes. Um, Actually, when you want to do just the exercises, you can have makeup on your face, and um, you don't need any products. But as soon as we start doing face massage, I really suggest that you just clean your face. You get rid of all the makeup. And then I used to use, after the face is clean, I used to use this type of serum spray, which is hydrating, first of all. It's hydrating, but it's also smoothing and regenerating. And then after that, right away, I use face massage oil. Why? Because when you clean your face and you just leave it like that, it dries out, right? You start to feel that it's
Yeah, it becomes
like
tight
shrinking or something, you know. And then if you start doing your massage, you just stir your skin, and you can cause little damages which you don't see, but they are there, you know. And it's not what we want, because then you can get inflammation and so on, and it's absolutely not what we want to achieve by face yoga exercise. So after we clean the face, we apply the serum, which is highly hydrating. And right after that, we apply the oil. Why? Because if you apply only the oil, first of all, you don't have the hydrating element, which is super important in any age or in every age, and for any skin type, because even the greasy skin can be dehydrated. So the hydration is super important always. And then you lock, let's say, this hydration in your skin by the oil. And when you mix these two components together, you just get a little thin film, which is slippery. So when you do the facial massage, it's very pleasant, you know. You should not, I mean, it should be nice, slippery.
Yeah, you're gliding over the skin.
You're gliding over the skin, exactly. So you should not have a kind of tearing or pulling, or you know, this type of thing. It's really prohibited during the face yoga massage.
Okay, so you have those products which we've put on I've put them on the event information.
Yes.
But if they don't have those, what else can they use? I've got like a floral water and just like a sweet almond oil. Are those what can they use if they don't have those products?
Absolutely, yes, Becky. What I really discourage to use is water, tapped water or filtered water, because yeah, sometimes I have the question, can I use common water? Where I really discourage you to do that. Why? Because normal water just dries out the skin. It's not good, and you have many things which should not get in touch with face. So either you can use the floral water that you just showed us, or here in France, probably you can get it in the UK as well. We have this kind of hydrating mist. I used to buy it in a pharmacy.
Okay.
So it's a thermal water, thermal spring water, and it's very good as well. And then, of course, the facial massage oil. If you don't like oil, I know that on the market you can get a kind of oilish serum. So it's not really oil, but it's like a fluid or something. In any case, it should not get absorbed by face very quickly, because otherwise you don't have this slippery, nice effect that is needed and desired during the practice, you know. Some women, they used to ask if they can use a kind of rich cream. Well, if you really don't have anything else at home, okay, but it should not, yeah, it's not really ideal solution because it just stops on the upper layer of your skin and it sits there, and it's not what we want. So, but okay, if you don't have anything else, just use the rich cream. I mean, yeah, but for the best results, I really suggest to use a good quality hydrating serum spray and a nice natural oil for face massage.
Amazing. Okay, fantastic. So there's quite a lot of things to think about, but also, you know, we don't want to overcomplicate it either. But so the links are on the workshop event, which is amazing, and we've covered some of the things that are going to be happening in the workshop. So is there, what's kind of just so that we can, because we want to save the juicy stuff for the actual work.
Yes.
So if we could just maybe end this with what's kind of a main issue that women have, and maybe we could just do one exercise just to show them what they can experience during the workshop.
Women have many different issues.
Yeah.
but the I would say the three main areas are the neck. So a kind of turkey neck.
Yeah,
you know,
neck. It's
neck, yes. Then it's the jaw area and the double chin. And then it's the eye area. So either droopy eyelids or, you know, dark circles.
Yeah.
And I will add one more because it's really very common. And it's this, I call it wrinkle of anger. So it's a frown wrinkle or frown line, because many times we frown our eyebrows and then uselessly we create this sometimes very profound, very deep wrinkle, which is not very nice. So these are the main areas that women used to complain about.
Yeah. So if you could pick one exercise today, which one?
Okay, so let's work with the neck.
Yes,
okay.
please. Yes, please.
Good. So your posture should be nice, straight. You should not cross your legs. You can put your hands on your legs. And now you just wrap your lips around your teeth like this. And now you put your finger on your on your chin. And now we will start opening and closing the mouth. And at the same time, we will tilt the head like this. Let's do it on a 5, right? So let's begin. We do this and we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you just hold. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do it without talking, okay?
Yeah. You're opening and closing the mouth.
Going
up and then coming back down again.
Exactly. You should feel the tension here.
Yeah.
If you want to intensify this, you can put the other hand here so that you block platysma, which is the muscle that is covering our neck, and partially also décolletage. And you nicely strengthen this muscle. Which is what is beautiful about this little exercise is that at the same time you work with your jaw area. So you work also with your nice defined oval. Plus, as you wrap the lips around the teeth, like this, and you work with it, you automatically strengthen and tonify also, or tone the middle area of your face.
Wow, that's an incredible exercise.
Yes.
Then.
And partially you tone also your cheeks. So it's very complex. It looks very simple. It is very simple, and it has these multiple effects.
Wow, I'm loving that one.
Yes.
That's amazing. Excellent, Katarina. Thank you so much for
A big pleasure.
today. There was so much juicy information just in this half an hour. So I'm really looking forward to the workshop, and I can't wait for you to share this with others. So thank you so much for your time today. That was amazing.
Thank you as well, Becky. Just one more thing I would like to add, which is super important for the women to prepare themselves. I really suggest that they have good light where they will practice during the workshop. And I suggest that they bring a mirror,
Yes.
simple like that, so that they can check immediately if they do positions correctly.
Yeah.
This is one thing. Second thing, besides the products, it's the t-shirt. As we will work with the neck and with décolletage, they should use a kind of neckline or a top or something, simply just not to have covered this area.
So
Okay,
a low neckline, a vest,
low
kind of
neckline, exactly.
strappy top. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
and the products.
Yes. Amazing.
Yes.
Anything else you think that? No. Wonderful.
Yeah. Open mind and curiosity.
Absolutely. Always.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you so much, Becky.
you so much.
Looking forward.
You too.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.